when it comes to coding, um, I I personally go to ChatGPT. My team members, they use Lovable or they use another one called Bolt. And when it comes to technical documentation or understanding tech a little, I go towards Claude. Um, and one thing that I've seen, DeepSeek. I mean, now today, of course, it might not be the same, but when it was launched and when it became very popular a few months back, I could see certain responses in DeepSeek which was comparable to what ChatGPT was able to give, certain of them. And then later on, I found it was not, certain, it was not able to give good answers. Um, and Grok has been extremely good when they made their premium version accessible to everybody. Few months back, they allowed their premium version accessible to everybody. That has been quite exceptional in certain use cases where, for example, uh, I'll just give a use case that I used. Okay, we built a software for BNI. BNI is Business Networks International, and I was asked to prepare a complete features list to show that I can share it with one of the franchisees of BNI. Now, if I have to prepare the document, I'll have to either tell one of my team members to go and select each menu item and make the features and write about it, and so that we can present it to the new person. So I just thought, why should I do that? First thing that I did is I took screenshots of all the menu and I gave it to all the AI and said, take these screenshots. These are the menu items that are there in the software. I want you to prepare the entire features list with the explanation of what it is. It was a little tough. It didn't come out really well. Okay. Then what I did is I went and copied the code of the menu bar code. Okay, the navigation bar code. I took the code and put it into the AIs and said, you develop it. Grok did the best job.
Grok did the best
Able
job.
to, yeah. So I mean, one off, so different. I tried few of them, and then some of them are really good. Some of them, struggle. I use NotebookLM really well. Like when I get a tender document with about 100 pages, NotebookLM solves my, saves my day. So I am able to ask questions. I'm able to summarize. I'm able to, I mean, something that would take me hours together, I'm able to get the results in minutes, or in seconds. So different applications, I would say, for different purposes. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. So, I mean, this is this as we speak, things are changing, and
Yeah.
I was just going through a list of all the new LLMs that has come up in last 3 months, and the list was pretty long.
Okay. Okay.
What do you think is going to happen over the time?
Uh,
Are these giant conglomerate, these big ones, are they going to just take over the smaller ones, or the smaller ones are going to just die away? What do you think is going to happen in the next 1 to 2 years?
Okay, I'll answer that in two ways. One, I was really waiting for someone to ask me this question, so I'll answer. So, I'll answer, as I said, I'll answer a little different question, then I'll come back to specific answer, okay, that you're asking. So the first one is the beauty that's happening these days, okay? First thing is quantum computing. Okay, so the power of computing is exponentially growing to a very high exponential growth. Okay, not in the way that the previous law and all, Murphy's law and all was telling. Okay, it's in a very exponential way. So quantum computing, AI, with all of this, whatever LLMs and all the models that are coming up. Third one is there is also technology now with batteries and cells which can last for decades together. One cell can last for decades together. There are, I mean, they use this nuclear power, a very small element of it. They're able to create a cell which can last for decades. Now imagine if you combine all these three. Okay, so what will come out is a cyborg or a humanoid or a robot that does not need charge, that can think with quantum computing and has AGI or AI, that is general intelligence or AI. Imagine what that particular robot or the machine is going
Entity,
to do.
yeah.
Yeah, so this is one way to answer what is going to happen. Someone, I was really thinking of, combining these three elements and telling you. So I'm so excited when I think of those days. Of course, also there is another side of it. I mean, the good side of it is, you have a maid at home, okay, that does not need charge and does every work, okay, or a worker who fixes everything in the society and does not need any payment. I mean, you can think of multiple use cases, a labor in a factory who does not need any charge. So all of these use cases. Okay, now coming to your question, what will happen to different companies? One thing that we have seen happening in tech space is no matter how big a company is, there is always a smaller company who props up from somewhere who thought very uniquely uh, something totally different that nobody else has thought of, and that catches up like wildfire, and then that becomes a huge. So I don't think, yeah, small companies may go, but there's always another small company just waiting to become big. That's what we are seeing